Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Easy English Fluency. I'm Sarah.
And I'm William. It is absolutely brilliant to see you all again. I hope you are feeling fit, strong, and ready to learn today.
I certainly am, William. I actually started my day with a run through the park. The air was so crisp, and it felt amazing to get my body moving before work.
Oh, wow. You are brave, Sara. I must confess, my morning exercise consisted of lifting my heavy cup of tea to my mouth. That counts as weightlifting, doesn't it?
Ha 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 ha. Well, maybe a very light form of weightlifting, William. But honestly, that's a perfect transition because today's topic is vital for everyone. We are talking about health and fitness.
Yes, this is a very popular topic in the IELTS and TOEFL exams and in daily life. Whether you are a gym rat or a couch potato, we all have to think about our well-being.
Exactly. We're going to cover everything: diet and food, exercise routines, visiting the doctor, and even the importance of mental health.
And naturally, we will explore the fascinating and sometimes confusing vocabulary differences between my British English and Sara's American English. Believe me, even talking about vegetables can get complicated.
So put down that donut. Just kidding. You can finish it first. And let's get started.
But wait, before we start our mental workout,
Please hit that like button right now. Think of it as a protein shake for our channel. It helps us grow strong and reach more students.
and make sure to subscribe. It is free, it is easy, and technically, it is good for your English health.
And share this video with a friend who needs a little motivation today. Ready to go, William?
Born ready. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's start with the fuel for our bodies: food and diet.
They say, you are what you eat. If that is true, I might be a biscuit.
That brings us to our first major vocabulary difference. In the US, we talk a lot about having a balanced diet. That means eating protein, carbs, healthy fats, and lots of veggies. But William, you just said biscuit.
Yes. In the UK, a biscuit is a sweet, crunchy treat, usually eaten with tea.
Right. In the US, we call those cookies. For us, a biscuit is actually a savory, soft bread roll that we often eat with dinner or breakfast gravy.
Fascinating. Now, let's clear up the biggest potato confusion. Sara, if you slice a potato into long strips and fry it in deep oil, what do you call it?
Those are fries or French fries. They are delicious with burgers.
See, in the UK, we call those chips, as in the famous dish, fish and chips.
Okay, so what do you call the thin, crunchy, salty snacks you buy in a bag? Like Lay's or Pringles?
We call those crisps.
And we call those chips.
Confusing, isn't it? So students, remember this. If you order chips in London, you get hot fried potatoes. If you order chips in New York, you get a crunchy snack from a bag.
Good to know. Let's talk about vegetables. In my salad, I love to put zucchini and eggplant.
Sorry, Sarah. You love what? Oh, I think I know. In British English, we use the French words. We call zucchini a courgette, and we call eggplant an aubergine.
Wow, aubergine sounds so fancy. But aside from confusing vegetables, many people struggle with junk food.
Junk food. Processed food like burgers, pizza, and sugary drinks. It is tasty, but it is full of empty calories.
Exactly. I try to cook at home to stay healthy, but sometimes after a long day, I'm too tired, so I order takeout.
In the UK, we almost always call it a takeaway. Let's get a Chinese takeaway tonight.
Do you count your calories, William?
I try not to. It makes me sad. But I do try to cut down on sugar.
That's smart. Hydration is also key. I drink water all day. In the US, we get water from the faucet.
And in the UK, we get it from the tap. We drink tap water.
Now, let's move from eating calories to burning them off. Let's talk about exercise.
The dreaded E word.
Come on, it's not that bad. Most people join a gym.
True, but before you go to the gym, you need the right clothes. Sarah, what do you wear on your feet for running?
I wear sneakers or running shoes.
In the UK, we usually call them trainers. I need to buy a new pair of trainers.
And what about the clothes? I usually wear sweatpants or track pants.
In the UK, we often refer to the whole outfit as your kit. I forgot my gym kit. And we say tracksuit bottoms instead of sweatpants.
Okay, once we are dressed, do you focus on cardio or strength training?
I think a mix is best.
Cardio is short for cardiovascular exercise. Anything that gets your heart rate up, like running, swimming, or cycling. It's great for your heart and lungs.
And strength training involves lifting weights to build muscle. I prefer swimming, actually. It is low impact, meaning it doesn't hurt my joints or knees.
Swimming is fantastic. But William, what about those days when you just don't want to move? When you feel lazy?
Ah, you mean feeling sedentary. A sedentary lifestyle is when you sit down a lot. At a desk, on the couch, in a car.
That's a major problem these days. We sit at computers all day. That's why I try to work out at least 3 times a week.
Notice the grammar there, friends. Work out, 2 words, is the verb. I like to work out. But the session itself is called a workout. 1 word, noun. That was a grueling workout.
Good point. Another common idiom we use in American English is to get in shape. It means to get fit.
Yes, or the opposite, out of shape. I get breathless climbing stairs. I am really out of shape.
Sometimes, despite eating well and working out, we get sick. We feel under the weather.
That is a great idiom. Under the weather means feeling a bit ill. Not seriously dying, but maybe a cold, a headache, or a mild fever.
When that happens, you need to see a professional. In the US, we go to the doctor or the physician. We usually have a primary care physician or PCP.
In the UK, we almost always say GP, which stands for General Practitioner. We go to the local surgery to see the GP.
Surgery. In the US, surgery usually means an operation where they cut you open.
Ah, yes. In the UK, the surgery is just the doctor's office. You don't necessarily get cut open.
That's a relief. Now, if the doctor thinks you need medicine, they give you a piece of paper or send it digitally. We call that a prescription.
We use the same word. But where do you buy the medicine?
We go to the pharmacy or the drugstore, places like CVS or Walgreens.
In the UK, we often call it the chemist. I need to pop to the chemist to pick up my prescription.
And what if it's an emergency? Like you break a leg? In the US, we go to the ER, emergency room.
In the UK, we go to A&E, accident and emergency. It is the same place, just a different name.
What about minor injuries? If I cut my finger, I put a band-aid on it.
Band-Aid is actually a brand name, but Americans use it for everything. In the UK, we call it a plaster. Do you have a plaster for my cut?
So let's role play a quick scene for the students. I'll be the patient, you be the doctor.
All right. Clears throat. Good morning. What seems to be the trouble today?
Hi, doctor. I have a really sore throat, a runny nose, and my whole body aches.
It sounds like you have caught a bug or a virus. I recommend plenty of fluids and rest. I will write you a prescription for some painkillers.
Thank you. See? Simple vocabulary like ache, sore, and bug are very common. Now, William, health isn't just about the body, it is also about the mind.
Absolutely. Mental health is finally getting the attention it deserves. Stress and anxiety are very common in today's fast world.
Especially with work. Have you ever experienced burnout?
Oh, yes. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. You just feel empty and can't function.
It is vital to take breaks. We often talk about work-life balance. This means making sure your job doesn't take over your entire life.
Precisely. And a huge part of mental health is sleep. How many hours do you sleep, Sara?
I aim for 8 hours. If I don't get enough sleep, I am grumpy the next day.
Me too. A good night's sleep is the best medicine. We call it recharging your batteries.
I love that idiom. Another one is to sleep like a log. It means to sleep very deeply.
Or to go out like a light, meaning to fall asleep instantly.
So to summarize our advice today, eat your greens or veggies, move your body, go to the GP or PCP when you're sick, and prioritize your sleep.
It sounds simple, but it requires discipline.
It does, but small steps lead to big changes. You don't have to run a marathon tomorrow. Just go for a 20-minute walk. All right, we've strengthened our minds. Now let's strengthen our vocabulary. It's time for the review.
Let's flex those memory muscles. Here are 10 key words and phrases from today's episode.
Number 1, balanced diet. This means eating a healthy variety of food types, vegetables, proteins, and carbohydrates, not just one thing.
Number 2. Sedentary. This describes a lifestyle where you sit a lot and don't move much. Office jobs are often sedentary. Number 3. GP versus PCP. GP, General Practitioner, is British. PCP, Primary Care Physician, is American. Both mean your main family doctor. Number 4. Cardio. Exercises that increase your heart rate and breathing, like running or jumping.
Number 5. Takeaway versus takeout. Food you buy from a restaurant to eat at home. I say takeaway, UK. Sarah says takeout, US. Number 6. Under the weather. An idiom meaning you feel slightly sick or not your usual self.
Number 7. Trainers versus sneakers. Athletic shoes. I wear trainers, UK. Sara wears sneakers, US. Number 8. A and E versus ER. The emergency department at a hospital. A and E, accident and emergency, for Brits. ER, emergency room, for Americans. Number 9. Burnout. A state of exhaustion caused by too much work and stress.
Number 10. Courgette and aubergine. The fancy British words for zucchini and eggplant. Excellent work, everyone. Now, we have a question for you.
Yes. Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite way to exercise? Do you like walking, swimming, playing soccer, or maybe just dancing in your room?
Or if you prefer food, tell us. What is your favorite comfort food when you feel under the weather?
Don't be shy. Practice your English with us in the comments section.
Thanks for watching. Stay healthy and keep learning.
Bye.